Being shy is normal. Being too shy, okay, you gotta get out of your shell at some point, okay? Speak up, say something, do something that's weird, I don't know how those people don't get out of their shells, okay? Like, I understand there are a bunch of us are shy, but too shy, to the point where you're like a crab, like in their shell, stuck in their shell for a long ass time. You need to get out, okay? If you're a quiet person, you're like extremely shy, and you start noticing you attract a lot of extroverts, that's a sign you need to get out of your shell, Stop hiding away from society. You're not going to get your blessings or opportunities if you keep hiding. Even in today's age, because of technology and the internet, people are so obsessed with being on the internet. Like, anything could happen with the internet. Like, people will not go outside. This is not like back in the day where people will just literally go outside and go meet people. No, people will, like, be on the internet, watch other people, or they're gonna go on dating websites, or they're gonna, like, that's how they meet people, is through the online. Can it be handy? Yes. But is it good for you? Not really, because you're not really getting out of your comfort zone and that shy awkwardness to go up and talk to someone. A lot of kids these days do not know how to socialize because they are so used to being on the internet, just scrolling, talking through text and all that, and they don't want to go outside and meet other people. And honestly, because back in the day, people got to go outside. People got to interact with each other and got to socialize and go to places, The kids got to have fun, with their friends, going to the park, having play dates and all that. But now in society, because we have technology, no, nobody wants to do that anymore. The internet can be addicting for everyone, because when you're bored and you have nothing to do, guess what you're gonna do? You're gonna go on the screen. And also too, a lot of people hack hobbies and passions because they're always on the technology. Technology is cool, but when you become an addict, and you're so obsessive and so addicted to being on the screens and all that, yeah, that's when the problems occur. Get outside and do something. Have a hobby, do get off of your phone for like 1 or 2 or a few hours if you can. I understand too, people work through their phones, they work on their computers because we live in a very technical world. It's very understand that happens, but sometimes we just gotta get out, without our technologies, our devices, and just have a good time like a normal human being.